Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here, and we're gonna get into a reading. Okay, so y'all, I realized, which is something that I've already been talking about, right? So if you're spiritually heightened and you're spiritually aware, you're tapped in, you understand that the divine places you in circles and rooms around certain people that are not okay. So some people will appeal to the angelic version of you, and some people will appeal to the lower vibrational version of yourself. Sometimes you match people on the same frequency and you get a match when it comes to higher and lower, okay? Sometimes you're matched with people who are in a more lower vibration but appear to be in a higher vibration, okay? Then you have people who appear to be in a higher vibration but are actually at a low frequency, all right? So we do understand that controlling the narrative is essentially the goal of each individual who operates at a lower vibration. This gives me the energy of people who try to plead their case without there being an actual case. This gives me the energy of people who feel the need to establish something about a situation that another person never spoke on, never acknowledged, because there was no need to. I find that lately I've been tapping into, not even lately, but today I realized it was an understanding of there are a lot of people who believe the hype, okay? And the hype is essentially people who project a certain character onto someone because of how they physically appear to the world, okay? So somebody who is very attractive, okay, who could pull any nigga she wanted to, probably get deemed as somebody who's a hoe or who's a slut, who sleeps around, she does this, she's promiscuous, right? Also, people need to understand the words that you speak cast spells, okay? So everything that you speak into reality on somebody else's life is essentially what you get back in your life. So the people who have spoken on other people's lives are currently living in what it is that they spoke on someone else's life. Okay, now you could either be the person who spoke something on somebody's life, or you could be the person who was aware of a situation that you needed to detach yourself from, that you did not detach yourself from, or when you did decide to detach yourself from it, it was too late. Okay, you already had lost everything. All right, because you did not trust or listen to your intuition. Now, you could have lost things spiritually, you could have lost things physically, you could have lost things mental, shit, you could have lost parts of your fucking memory and shit like that, right? So people need to be very aware of people's agendas when it comes to people coming to you and talking about someone else. If someone's first and always topic is to talk to you about other people, they ain't really got much internally going on, okay? Because a person who has internal growth and evolution is always going to have a world full of things to talk about that do not concern or involve other people. So let's just be mindful, okay, as we go along in our lives and obtain success. There are a lot of people around you who are just hanging on to you, and they want to appease to you because they want to hang on to your success. They want to be tapped in and attached to the shit that you gain, and they know that they'll never make it if they're not attached to you. If you didn't support them, if you didn't root for them, if you weren't the person pushing them in people's faces, they wouldn't be in people's faces. So I understand when people are putting on a show trying to live in other people's energy. I have a lot of people trying to live in my motherfucking energy, all right? A lot of motherfuckers trying to come off like they're me. Bitch, you learned to be who you are from watching me be myself. And then you tried to take the lower vibrational parts of me and blow them up to be something that they fucking were not and are not and never will be. And now you're probably living in that illusion that you tried to create about me. Now you're the one that's actually partaking in the illusion. This is also bitches doing spell work, bitches doing magic. If you don't believe in it, you're going to start to. All right, you fucking that bitch on her period. You doing this, you doing that. Now this bitch got your brain all twisted and shit. You nervous, you got anxiety, you anxious and shit. You don't know who to trust. You looking at your homies funny. You got motherfuckers coming up to you telling you some shit about some shit that you ain't even know what the fuck. You're living in an illusion. This is why you are feeling the way that you're feeling mentally. This is why you are being more proactive when it comes to drinking, smoking, doing drugs, because you're living in an illusion and your brain is trying to suppress your uncomfortableness. You're trying to suppress the fact that you're uncomfortable in a situation because you're not enlightened on what is going on around you. You can't see what's happening around you. That's why you're still in the same environment, still entertaining the same people, still dealing with the same energies that are in turn making you feel bad. And this is something that you need to come to the realization of. For a lot of people, it's not that easy to move on. For a lot of people, you were taught that abuse and trauma is what is love, and that's not what love is. You need to start questioning and asking yourself what things are to you and not what you were taught for them to be to you. This is the era of our life where we get to claim and solidify what it is and who the fuck we are, all right, and what the fuck what we subject ourselves to. This is giving me bitches who sit around all day, talk shit about other females. Bitch, stop speaking on my name. Do you understand what the fuck spells is magic, bitch? So you're doing magic on my name. Don't speak on my name. Anybody that speaks on my motherfucking name, just understand that your karma is going to be dealt to you. It's about to be dealt to you, bitch. You're in the season of reaping your karma. The shit that I went through that motherfuckers laughed at me for going through, bitch, you finna go through that shit and see if you make it. See if you can stand 10 toes down. See if you don't sell your fucking soul to get out of the shit that you put yourself into. Let's be real. If we want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Let's get it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers talking, but ain't nobody saying shit. Ain't nobody saying shit. Everybody talking around in circles and shit. And then a bunch of motherfuckers just want to feel comfortable with being okay. They want to be okay. It's a motherfucking storm coming, bitch. Everywhere I go, once I call it judgment, a storm comes. And I'm calling judgment on all this shit. Because for a long time, I didn't really think like, motherfuckers care about little old me that much who hasn't been around to even speak on my motherfucking name. And now I'm realizing my dreams. I'm understanding. My bad, y'all. I gotta charge my phone. I'm understunderstanding now why it is that these dreams and shit have been taking place the way that they have. I'm not moving this. I'm gonna put it right here. Because I need to charge my phone. It's a lot of motherfucking fire trucks going out today. I see. Okay? But that's what magic is. People don't understand. Like, the intention that you place on somebody's life, the intention behind the words that you speak, that's what you attract into yourself. Even a motherfucker, think about this, a guy judging a girl for doing certain shit, and you're judging her character completely wrong, right? So you place judgment on her, and then you go look at somebody else who's not showing who they really are. They're putting on a motherfucking character in front of your face. They're not authentically existing in the person that it is that they are. And you choose the fake version over the real version because the fake version looks more appealing to other people. This is where you set your karma right there. The moment you cast judgment on somebody that you didn't know, that was the moment that you set your karma to attract that person who was actually the thing that you were labeling somebody else to do. You know how they say it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it? That phrase go over y'all head. That phrase go over y'all head. It's not about what you do, it's about how you do it, why you do it. Motherfuckers be thinking they know every motherfucking thing. Motherfuckers be twisting stories all day, every motherfucking day, and y'all be listening to people talk shit about somebody instead of just going to the person and checking in, seeing what's Gucci. That's what real people do. That's what real people do. When you get higher up in business and shit like that, when you sit at them motherfucking tables, them they don't have no problem asking you about what the fuck you did last summer. They have no problem asking you. They have not one problem. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers are fold under pressure because you know you can't lie in their face, but you also can't tell the motherfucking truth. So let's move on. Get into the cards. Cause it's the protection for me. It's the me understanding now why my universe is circling. It's like I'm a motherfucking tornado in this bitch. I'm tearing up every motherfucking thing that ain't real. Cause a bitch been silent. I've been silent for forever. Cause I don't get no fuck. Life is too grand. You know what types of shit I deal with on the daily basis in the 5D and the 3D. Like, do I really have time to? If I spent my life going around to check in with other people to see what they heard about me, how other motherfuckers feel about me, and how I need to tell my side of the story so that don't nobody think about me. How I feel about it is I don't give a fuck what people think about me. How I feel about it is, bitch, if you believe them, good. Believe them. Go be with them. Do what you want to do. Fly, bitch, fly. If you want to fly, bitch, fly. I feel it. Because, like, who the fuck? Who the fuck? Nah. Who the fuck? Don't nobody live like that. Like, real people, real genuine people don't live like that. I left a lot of spaces in a lot of areas because I did not feel appreciated. Nobody appreciated me. Everybody tried to demonize me and turn me into something that I wasn't. Whole time, I have abilities and shit, so I know what the fuck going on behind the scenes. But this was back in the day when ain't nobody know a bitch was tapped in. I've been tapped in. I was born tapped in. Baby, my blood is tapped in. I was born this way. So when it came to motherfuckers doing shit on the sneak, on the low, on the sly, it never was that. Trust and believe it was never that. Any text messages when you was talking shit about me, any phone calls, any FaceTimes, any of that. Any of that. Any and all of that. I was there. I was a part of those conversations. I was highly aware. But did I give a fuck? No. Because what the fuck? Bitch, I grew up in a house where ain't nobody love me. What I do? I walked away. Bitch, I've been in relationships where niggas ain't love me. What I do, bitch? Walk away. My detachment game, how easy it is for me to let go of some shit, baby, it's beyond me at this point. It's beyond me. Because it's cold. I'm not finna attach myself. This is where people got life fucked up. You don't attach yourself to shit that does not define nor reflect you. If you spend your time trying to impress or come off appeasing to the opposite party, how much of that do you have to forfeit yourself? I'm not forfeiting myself for anybody. I'm not forfeiting myself. I'm not dimming my light. I'm not shutting the fuck up. I'm not gonna stop doing what the fuck it is that I'm doing. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm really not. I'm truly not. I'm truly not. See, look, Five of Wands, the Tower. It's some shit going on because his secret's getting revealed. Motherfuckers is behind the scenes throwing rocks, pointing the other way, saying this person's throwing rocks, this person's doing it. But whole time when this person not in the vicinity no more and the same shit keep happening, who the fuck is to blame? That's when you start looking at your inner motherfucking circle. That's why I remove myself from environments and situations, because instead of trying to vindicate my own name, I'm going to let actions speak louder than words. And the action of me walking the fuck off, bitch, because I don't support the shit. I don't want the subscription no more. I'm not paying for it. I don't want it. I don't subscribe. And motherfuckers get mad at that. Motherfuckers get mad when you choose yourself. Motherfuckers feel like, oh, well, she walked off. Now I can just tarnish her name. Now I can just say what the fuck I want about her. Bitch, we was all young. We all did shit when we was young. Bitch, do you know my storyline? You know where the fuck I came from? Do you understand why the fuck my life was the way that it was? No, you don't. So before you mention or say anything about anybody or anything, maybe you should go within yourself and reflect on who the fuck you are and what the fuck you are and how the fuck you contribute to your life being the fucking way that it is. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers blaming other people for their life when, bitch, they been gone. They been out the picture. You still in the same spot. And that's a mental thing. We're not even talking on the physical realm. Bitch, you still thinking the same way. You still moving the same way. So that means to tell me that you ain't learned your lesson. So that means to tell me that even if that nigga did do some shit to you, bitch, you subjected yourself to it. You're going to continue to subject yourself to it. And when you subject yourself to shit that's evil, what the fuck do you internally become? Evil? Have a cold heart. Be a cold person. Be a person who will lie, steal, kill, do any motherfucking thing just to be seen in the light of. It's a lot of motherfuckers living in my light. That shit's dead. Bitch, I'm on the scene. What's cracking? That shit dead. Cause let's just as an adult, when you reflect, sometimes it's time for you to move around, baby. Ain't nobody got to tell me when it's time to move around. I know when it's time to move around. I'm moving the fuck around. I know before it's time to move the fuck around. Bitch, I know. I foresee everything. Which is why I say the shit that I say and I move how I move. Because I foresee everything. It's not about talking about it. It's about being about it. Everything that I am and that resides inside me literally is the confirmation that, bitch, I am who the fuck I am. And if you don't know who the fuck I am and you don't believe who the fuck I am, bitch, go get a reading. Go ask a psychic. Go ask a medium. Go ask somebody that you'll believe, bitch. Because motherfuckers, it's crazy how motherfuckers don't believe the shit that come out my mouth, but believe motherfuckers who be lying. And the reason that you believe lies is because you still live in the fucking illusion. You haven't broke the veil, bitch. You're still living up under the veil. I'm tired of people in general. No, I actually love humans, straight up. Y'all are an interesting species. But the point of evolving rapid consciousness is simply because if you finna walk into the doors of success, if you finna walk into the gates, baby, of generational abundance, God is gonna call for you. You gonna stay stagnant until you clear out your motherfucking circle, until you clear out your motherfucking path, until you clear out the shit that no longer resonates or belongs with you. People don't know how to leave shit behind and don't understand how that has an effect on you. It's an energetic STD, bitch. If you got bad karma, bitch, and I'm around you, now I'm responsible for your bad karma. It's like being at the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm not about to take responsibility for your actions. The fuck? No. It's not happening. The devil. This motherfuckers be worshiping Satan and shit. And then got the nerve. Be having the nerve to try to say somebody else as worshiping Satan. But the whole time they doing magic, they putting intention on shit. Bitch, while you just living. Bitch, I ain't have to think about my blessings. They just came. And then God told me they was coming, and I was like, oh, that would be nice. I do want that. I should dream a little bit bigger, huh, God? Motherfuckers been trapped in an illusion for a long ass time. It's all about education. It's all about, bitch, if you were ignorant, the Empress been going through it. Because motherfuckers just been trying to demonize the Empress. How you demonizing the Empress? You don't even know what an Empress is. Bitch, you think you an Empress? Because you fucking on that nigga every day? Because that nigga come over to your house every day to fuck on you? Cause he's still fucking with you, even though you still fucking with another nigga. No, you're not. You're not. An empress makes it happen for herself. An empress can stand alone, bitch. That's why it's only one throne. Cause it's one empress. Like, excuse me, I came to claim my throne, bitch. I can't be sitting on the floor with you muggles. That's what motherfuckers don't understand. Motherfuckers still tapped into what you physically got, how much money in your bank account. If all that shit was stripped away and you was left with your spirit and your soul, would you be able to make all that shit back? That's the question you need to ask yourself. As above, so below, baby. The wheel is turning. Bitch, if you were on the top before, you finna be on the bottom. And the motherfuckers that was on the bottom finna rise to the top. And that's just the motherfucking era of time that we're in. If you bitch, you didn't know, now you know. So gain your strength. Boss the fuck up. Boss the fuck up. Walk away from the shit that you know you need to walk away from. For motherfuckers get the turning on your ass too. Because that's what motherfuckers really like to do. They like to make sure they real comfortable and in a circle. So once you get in that big ass house and you ain't got no time to look and pay attention to what the fuck going on around you, that's when motherfuckers get the snake in your ass. So be very fucking mindful. And if a motherfucker is struggling and fucking with demons and shit, understand that motherfuckers is getting possessed. You may have thought that nigga wouldn't do some shit like that, but trust me, baby, with that demon in you, he gonna do that shit. So stop passing judgment on people. Stop keeping yourself asleep. Wake yourself up to the illusions and shit that's being placed around you. Stop sitting at motherfucking tables you know you're not supposed to be sitting at. Stop allowing motherfuckers to have seats, even baby chairs at your motherfucking table. Or a table around you. Because that's going to fuck your whole shit up out of proportion. Anyways, that's all I have for this message. I guess there was no cards. Love you guys. Bye.